was outside his apartment building when he was shot multiple times and he died.
Haunting words from a student at East-West University. She and many others participating in a Take Back, Give Back event.
Yeah, the program is designed to help students with or without such first-hand experience dig a little bit more and find out a little bit more about the gang and the gun violence right here in Chicago. So joining us live is East-West University professor Gada Morar. Gada, thank you so much for joining us from the Fox 32 studio. It's got to break your heart. I don't care what your background is. It's got to break your heart hearing from so many children who have first-hand experience on the gun and the gang violence here and how it's affecting their families.
Yes, honestly, I've been working with the students closely, the East-West University ambassadors, and they've created most of the dialogue that you heard in that room yesterday. East-West is really trying to work with the students right now in order to help give them a voice as far as including them with the narrative and the violence, or as far as combating the violence here in the city.
And Professor, what's the feedback like from these students, and what do you think they get out of this experience, the takeaway from it?
I apologize, I'm having mic problems.
Oh, that's okay. What do you think the biggest takeaway is for the students involved in this event?
That they have a voice, that their opinion matters, that they're included. Just working with the students that you saw presenting yesterday, and a lot of the students that were not witnessed, did not speak yesterday. They just want to know that they're being heard. Mm-hmm. The biggest takeaway from this would be that they are being heard and they will be involved.
Just looking at video here, we just saw a mother who lost her child here on the south side of Chicago, Hadia Pendleton's mother, talking. What about, you're not just dealing with the students on this one, it's a lot of adults coming out. Congressman Danny Davis just lost his grandson to the violence here on the south side of Chicago. How was he received yesterday, and what did the students think of what he had to say?
I think with him coming yesterday and speaking to the students, I think a lot of them realize that it's not just them. I think that it showcased that it can happen to anyone. It doesn't matter what your background is. It doesn't matter where you come from. It can happen to all of us. And I think that allowed them to feel like they were not alone in feeling this way, in feeling that they are only the ones who are attacked by violence here in the city.
Professor Gada Morar from East-West University, thank you for your time. We appreciate you coming in. Thank you.
Thank you.
And that number is just amazing on how many. She said 80% of the children there at that speech had dealt with the gang and gun violence. And like she said, it's not just on the south or the west side. It's all over the city now, even up Lakeshore.